Good afternoon or good morning, whichever it is for you. This is Chad Hymas with this week's Roll with Safety tip. Welcome back to this week's tip. My name's Chad Hymas, and it's great to be with each one of you to give you our tip. And our topic this week is a very important one. It's simply safety awareness. Safety awareness is a big issue for those of us trying to reach zero harm within our families and our cultures. And one thing that you and I can do to be more aware of the safety around us and those that we work with is to do a couple of things. And the first thing is this. We need to realize that none of us is born with perfect safety awareness. In fact, if you have children or grandchildren, you know that we're always putting child-proof locks on our cupboards and our counters, and we're keeping chemicals away from our kids. And a lot of us learn about safety awareness through the mistakes of others, by watching what other people do for mistakes, by learning from example, by reading, by doing safety shares. That's how you and I learn to be more safety aware. Or maybe we see something on the news and we don't want it to happen to us, or we hear about a texting while driving accident or DUIs and we don't want it to happen to us or our families, and so we share those. And so one of the things that we can do to be more safe and create a more safety awareness culture within our families is to you and I enhance our safety shares in toolbox meetings. And so the first thing is I would encourage you to share those in our toolbox meetings. Be willing to share outwardly and openly with those that are around you so that we can learn from each other's mistakes or what we've seen or what we've witnessed. The second thing that you can do is to be more proactive than reactive, or be more proactive versus reactive in wearing your PPE. Even at home, be willing to put on the safety glasses or the earplugs or the helmet to do work around the yard or the home where necessary. Not only are you protecting yourself, but you're setting an example, even though it's awkward, for those that are watching you, including your youngsters. A third thing that we can do to be more safety aware and to create a more safety awareness culture amongst our family and our friends is to simply be willing to embrace others that are doing a good job with safety awareness. So when someone comes up to you and corrects a behavior or lets you know that something's not right. I'll give you an example. Texting while driving, just a small example. My son was looking at his phone while he was driving the other day, and I was sitting shotgun. I was sitting in the passenger seat. And I simply said to him, "Son, I'd sure appreciate it if you didn't look at your phone anymore. It's become a law, number one. And number two, very unsafe, and I just want you to keep your eyes on the road." And he says, "Dad, you're right. I apologize." In other words, he took accountability for that, and he thanked me for putting him on the hot seat. He took personal accountability and allowed me for him, and didn't make me feel like an idiot for doing it, which made me feel good about being willing to share more often. So when someone comes to you with a safety awareness issue, rather than criticize them or be offended or put yourself on the defense, be grateful for people that are willing to share with you. Those are some tips that will help us become more aware of those around us, become more aware of ourselves. We want to grow and learn ourselves, and also ultimately create a zero harm culture. Until next week, roll with safety. This is Chad Hyman.